Let's talk about starting a detailing business when you have a full-time job and that's your primary source of income. I get a lot of comments, DMs, emails from people saying, hey, I have a full-time job. I'm either unhappy or it's not my passion and I want to do detailing. So this video is going to really see like, hey, there is another avenue to take instead of like, because the senses of everyone is like, hey, I want to turn my detailing business into my full-time job, into my primary source of income as quickly as I can because I'm unhappy, I don't like it, it's not my passion at whatever 9-to-5 job I have. So that's usually like what most people say, but there is an alternative to it that I want to dedicate this video to. So if you have a full-time job and that's your primary source of income, then this video will be for you. Again, you take what I say and make it mold to your situation. I can't specifically say a specific scenario to each and every single person. So take that as you will and make it fit your situation. So back in 2011, 2012 is when I started my business. And same mentality where like I want to be able to detail full time, right? So you're so excited, you want to dive head in first, and you just spend every waking minute, following your passion, growing this business, getting customers, making money, cleaning and detailing cars. Like that's what you really want to do. But the problem with that is that you get so tunnel vision of like, yes, like detail, yes, making money. But the problem is it's gonna take time, right? It takes time to grow a business. And you know what also it takes? Money. Now, you don't need to have a big investment of $10,000, $50,000. You really don't. But to say that you can start with nothing and grow it to something of meaning in a very short time frame without cash is very difficult. So you can grow a business with limited funds, absolutely. But it does help to have money to inject into your business in order for it to grow. So if you have a full-time job right now and that's your primary source of income, and generally like you live off of it, like that's your lifestyle, is that income. Let's say you make, I don't know, whatever, 50,000, 60,000, 40,000, doesn't matter. But that is your primary source of income. What I would do if I could go back to 2011 is that I would take that source of income, your primary source of income, and I would try to take a small percentage of that income and put it into your business. Now, here's the important part, don't mess this up, is that the money you want to put it into is in marketing and business. Meaning you already from day one, if you want to actually like grow a business and you want to make detailing your main source of income, don't focus on the detailing side of things. Don't worry about, okay, well, how do I clean tires? How do I correct paint? How do I clean interiors? No. You're going to keep your day job. You're going to service very few customers, but I want you to be able to market from day one your business and your services so you start getting traffic, you start getting leads, and you start getting sales. Now, you're going to be like, well, I don't want to market right now because I won't be able to service my customers. That is like such a backwards thinking mentality that like, I don't want to market my business yet because if I can't get customers, I can't service them. Would you not agree that it is better to have people calling you for your services and you can't service them versus you leave your job, you're ready to get booked out, and then no one is calling you? Which one seemed like the better fit? Would you rather leave your full-time job that provides the primary source of income, that makes you live, that helps you live your life? Do you want to leave that to a business that doesn't get that many customers, or would you rather leave your full-time job to your business that is already getting a bunch of traffic, leads, and sales? So which one do you think is better? Leave your job with no customers, or leave your job with a line waiting for you of customers? So if you're making whatever 40, 50, it does not matter. Take a small percentage of that, as small or as big as you want. Like it's really dependent on you, and focus it on the business and marketing. Now, yes, like you're not going to be able to service as many customers. That's not really a big deal, okay? Like you can service them where you can, but the primary thing I want you to think about is like, okay, how do you generate more traffic? How do I generate more leads? How do I build an Instagram? How do I, optimize my website for SEO, search engine optimization? How do I run Facebook ads? You just need to choose one channel, right? Don't be like, you know what? I'm gonna go into Instagram and to SEO and to Facebook ads and to Google ads. Like no, don't do all that. Choose one thing where you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm going to specifically learn, implement, execute, practice this one marketing channel, and for the next 6 months, I'm gonna solely focus on this. So let's say, as an example, you wanna run Facebook ads. So then your goal could be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna read blog posts, I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, I'm gonna perhaps buy a course, I'm gonna hire a coach. And like my first goal is to get 5 customers with I don't know, $100 in ad spend, right? And then that is your goal. You implement Facebook ads at a very small scale to see to like first get test the waters, practice, see what went wrong, see what went right, and then you do it again. So it's doing that over and over 6 months. If you're doing Instagram, like Instagram ads, Facebook ads, if you want to do SEO, it doesn't matter what channel. You just have to choose one and put in the necessary time and effort to get it right. The detailing can come second. If you want to grow your business, if you want to have your phone ringing of people saying, hey, Johnny, hey, Ashley, I looked at your website, I'm interested in your services, how much would, if you want those types of calls, detailing brings you none of that, all right? It's important to master your craft. It's important to understand what you're doing. But it is black and white between you can be the greatest detailer, you can watch all the YouTube videos, you can go to all the training, but if you don't have the business and the marketing side down, it does not matter how good of a detailer that you are. It really does not. There is a threshold that you'll meet when it comes to how good you have to be in order to completely satisfy and wow your customers. Okay, so you don't have to be a level 100 boss detailer in order to produce amazing results for your customers. You truly do not. Like, I get the question all the time, hey Oscar, when is it the right time to leave your full-time job and pursue detailing as your main source of income? It's like, are you serious? Like, you get 2 customers per week and you want to leave your full-time job that gives you stability, that gives you a paycheck every week or every other week, that helps you live your life and to buy things and to pay your bills, and you want to leave that when you barely have any customers in your business. And then when you finally leave and you're like, oh yes, like I'm so nervous but excited and I'm pumped to get this going, and then what? Your finances start to dry out. That little saving that you had diminishes. Now paying your phone bill, paying the light bill, paying, going to a restaurant seems a bit harder to do every other week. And then what happens then? You start getting more tight and tight. You get more insecure. You get more pressure. Now it's like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then what happens? You're out of money. You're like, oh, this isn't working out. And then what? You go look for another job. So with your full-time income, with your full-time job and your full income source, put a little bit of that into business and marketing and get traffic, leads, and sales into your business. You're not going to be servicing that many customers. It's not going to be an overnight thing. So don't be like, well, I don't want to do that and I barely know how to do, XYZ. It's okay. You can learn as you go along. You think if you start, running Facebook ads next week, your calendar's going to be completely booked? It's not. And if it is, good for you. That's at least like, well, now you know what to do. Instead of like, okay, you know what, before I do marketing, before I do anything business, I'm gonna learn how to wet sand and polish, and let me go get trained, and let me save up for this, Grits Garage or Rupes or this whatever. Like it's backwards. You want to get the business and marketing side first, get those traffic, leads, and sales, and then leave your job and do what you can, because now you actually have money coming in. It's hard to build a business, if you didn't know, like to get complete strangers to trust you, for them to give their hard-earned money to you for your detailing services. That's a commodity. Detailing is not a significant business, like in terms of like people need detailing services. Like, it's not. People don't need it. It's it's more of a luxury that people can easily forego if things got tight in their household, in their income. So it's difficult to get all that down in order for you to start making money to where you can live off of that instead of your full-time job. Okay, so if you got a full-time job, don't just leave and be like, well, I'm passionate, let me go do this. No, I would say, because I would have loved to do this back when I started, is just don't quit, because then you're gonna get too much pressure on yourself, and then just finesse the system, like your system, right, to be able to capitalize on the source of income that you have, to focus on the business and marketing, and then focus on the detailing aspect of it later. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that. I'm like, what? Are you supposed to be a detailer? No, if you do good work, people will come. Look, all right, no, okay? It's flat out no. Every single person that I've talked, not every single person, but most of every single person that's like, hey man, I can't raise my prices. Hey man, there's too much competition in my area. I'm not getting any customers. Hey man, we want to get more customers. It's like, yeah, the biggest problem you have is that you're not marketing your business. There is no silver bullet. There's no special formula. There's no, secret thing that I'm not telling you. From years ago, way back when, I'm like, you have to market your business. That is literally it. Any business that is struggling, any of you that are struggling, that are saying, oh, well, I'm not getting any customers, whatever, you're not marketing your business. You don't have enough eyeballs on your business. You're not getting enough phone calls, emails, text messages, whatever. Like, you're not getting enough leads and sales in your business. That's so. Where does that come from? Being a better detailer, is that really gonna bring more results? Getting a better publisher, is that gonna yield you more customers? No, it's not. It's market your business so more people know who you are. Hopefully this video is not too long. I haven't checked the time, so I'll end it right here. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, concerns. It's the first like actual cold day here in Texas, so I actually have a sweater on because I'm cold. Anyhow, I'll see you on the next one. Later.